Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Friday, November 17th, 2023. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief, presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Yesterday was a good day. We released a bonus podcast at noon all about Christmas time in Annapolis. You ought to check that out. And we cashed out the Cash for Schools program at K&B True Value. Thanks to generous customers and local business partners, we were able to contribute $30,377 to our local schools. That made me very proud. So when you get a chance, you want to support K&B True Value, Lido Pizza, Evolve Direct and Primary, Bay Ridge Wine and Spirits, because we all need some wine and spirits for the holidays, and, of course, Eye on Annapolis. We were thrilled to be able to participate this year. Can't wait for next year. All right, we do have some news, so let's get right into it, shall we? A painful yet necessary process. The Anne Arundel County Board of Education voted to move forward with the redistricting of the schools in the northern part of the county. Now, the change will go into effect next fall and will affect 6,400 students. Currently, 13 schools in that region are over 100% capacity. This redistricting will bring all 58 schools in that district below capacity, with only 15 of them operating between 90 and 100%. The silver lining in this process is that seniors will be able to choose if they want to remain at their, quote, old school or into the newly redistricted one. Once implemented, the board will get to work on the southern half of the county beginning in February 2025, with changes there going into effect in the fall of 2026. In October, Arundel Federal Savings Bank, my bank, thank you, hosted a food drive. And now, as we slide into the holiday season, they are hosting a toy drive for kids in need in our community and kids in the hospital. You want to bring in new unwrapped toys to any of their 5 area branches, and you'll know that you'll be making someone's holiday that much more special. All right, that's a wrap on the light news day. Let's take a look at some events for you this weekend. Most everything on my list seems to be on Saturday for the most part. Sports, Navy takes on East Carolina University on Saturday at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium at noon. Now, this is the final home game of the season. It's Senior Day, and Navy now sits at 4-5. Tickets are available at navysports.com. From 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday, you have a chance to donate food, blood, or sweaters at the Leadership Anne Arundel Collection Palooza, which is a horrible name. The food goes to Anne Arundel County Food Bank, the blood goes to our own AAMC, and sweaters, hoodies, and fleeces will go to #JustOneSweater. This is being held at Chambers Park in Parole, which is at 14 Dorsey Avenue. If you want to pop that into your GPS, I hope to see you there. I will be there setting up very early in the morning before I head over to the Navy game. From 9 a.m. to noon on Saturday, you want to hop in line at the Colonial Players for a chance to buy tickets for their production of A Christmas Story. Now, it only rolls around every other year and will always sell out. Come prepared to select your show, which runs December 7th through the 17th, and be prepared to pay the $10 ticket price in cash or check. What the heck is a check anyway? This is a true Annapolis tradition. The theater is located on East Street. With Thanksgiving coming up, the Riva Road Farmers Market is a good place to go for goodies. It is open Saturday and Sunday mornings, and my personal recommendation is a pie or 3 from Chef Big Money. I just ordered my 3 yesterday, pumpkin, apple, and cherry, and he is getting close to capacity, he told me. He's only there on Saturdays, but you can order and pick them up a little bit closer to Thanksgiving at his location. You will not regret that pie decision. As I said, I'm partial to cherry. On Saturday night, several local peeps have a very good chance of embarrassing themselves at Maryland Hall in front of several hundred people for the Movers and Shakers dance competition. It is a Dancing with the Stars type of a competition where local politicos and business leaders are paired with professional dancers to shake their booties. It is a benefit for Maryland Hall and the Benjamin Mario Shadrach Foundation, and tickets can be had at marylandhall.org. And if you missed our podcast episode with Leslie from the Benjamin Mario Shadrach Foundation, scroll back a little bit and give that a listen to. Great organization doing great work. And finally, Sandy Point Park turns magical this weekend. Tonight and tomorrow, you can bring your leashed pup to the park to walk through the fantastic lights on the bay, presented by the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Lots of fun for the humans and pets is on tap at that. And then on Sunday, it does open up for driving through. The hours are 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Admission is only $20 per car, so stuff as many people in there as you can. $30 for vans and trolleys, and if you want to bring your bus, that'll cost you $50. A lot of choices this weekend. Good luck. Today on Canines and Crosstreks, Kit Kat, a new mom and a poodle mix who is perfect for any home. Listen to our spot now, and then you want to check out eyeonannapolis.net at noon for our irresistible photos and get all of the information on how you can adopt her. And again, don't forget that we do have that brand spanking new daily newsletter that features only the top local news stories of the day. We send it out to your inbox at 7 p.m. every night. Yes, that's 365 days a year, all without a paywall. It's perfect for keeping up with the weekend's news since we do not do a DNB on Saturdays or Sunday, and I'm going to put a link right here in the show notes. And please, let all your friends and colleagues know about it as well. Tomorrow on the Local Business Spotlight, we speak with Dr. Lisa Beagen and her fantastic business called Mobile Pet Vet. So if you have an animal, you definitely want to be listening to that one. And I guess that's it. Now it's time to say thank you for listening and putting up with us every day. I do hope that we add some value to your world. And if we do, please leave a review somewhere or tell a friend to give us a listen. We also want to thank our sponsors, Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and Scout and Molly's. It's Friday. The weekend is here, and now it is time just to say have a great weekend, be nice to others, do something fun, and keep shopping local. Other than that, we'll see you on Monday. Now hang tight because George Young from DCMDVA Weather is here with the only locally forecast weather report you'll find, and of course Canines and Crosstreks, so do hang around for that. All that's coming your way in just a minute.
Experience the magic of the holiday season at Lights on the Bay, celebrating the 100th anniversary of the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Bring your family and furry friends to Sandy Point State Park for a 2-mile scenic drive featuring more than 60 spectacular displays, including this year's brand new theme, North Pole Adventure. Admission is only $20 per car. Discounts are available through our generous sponsors. All proceeds benefit the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Lights on the Bay, open nightly from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Advanced illness decisions aren't always easy. Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, wants you to know you do have a choice over who provides care, what type of care, and when and where your loved one receives that care. Learn more at hospicechesapeake.org.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be, so you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Friday, November 17th. Pretty sweet weather day yesterday for the Annapolis region, and today through the weekend looks pretty good on the whole as well, but changes are on the way with a sunny but chilly Thanksgiving Thursday shaping up for the area. Look for increasing clouds today with warm highs in the mid to upper 60s with some showers possible later tonight into Saturday morning, but the weekend ahead should be pretty good on the whole with temps in the upper 50s to maybe near 60 degrees each day. But watch out for gusty winds on Saturday, especially if headed out to the Navy football game against East Carolina University at 12 p.m. As for next week, it should be sunny and cool. Monday with temps in the low to mid-50s, 4 p.m. highs, with a chance then for showers Tuesday and Wednesday with highs each day in the 55 to 60 degree range, followed by sunshine and upper 40s or so, 4 p.m. highs on Thanksgiving Thursday. Okay, that's it for today and this week. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day and weekend out there. Stay healthy and be safe, and be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and X for regular updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Hi, I'm Betsy Abraham. My mom and I own and operate Scout Molly's, this amazing little boutique at the Annapolis Town Center, and we're here to help. Whether you are shopping for the beautiful ladies on your holiday list or for yourself, we have something stunning for every occasion, from casual to black tie. From the Parade of Lights to New Year's Eve, we have the perfect outfit for every event this year. Scout Molly's, Annapolis Town Center. Thank you for shopping local.
That can only mean one thing. We're headed to the SPCA of Anne Arundel County with Annapolis Subaru to play with the pups for this week's Canines and Crosstreks. Sponsored by Annapolis Subaru. Higher standards.
Well, we're back here at Canines and Crosstreks with Billy Sadler from Annapolis Subaru and Kelly Brown from the SPCA. And today we're joined by Kit Kat, right?
Yes, this is Kit Kat, and she is a female. She's about 3 or 4 years old, and she's a poodle, gray and white poodle. She came in, and unfortunately, I think she was obviously with a breeder, and they just separated her from her puppies. So she's actually still filled with milk, which is kind of sad that when breeders do that.
Is that why she's wearing her pajamas?
So she's wearing pajamas. She's ready for a pajama party. So we were looking for a nice, beautiful home for her that she can be nice and cozy and be done breeding, because
she's so sweet.
Breeding days will be over.
Hi, Kit
Isn't
Kat.
she pretty? She's a good, sweet little girl.
Yeah, she's very chill.
Yeah, she's very timid and chilled, and she gets along with dogs. She's been getting along, but she gets along great with the others, and she's been taking some walks with them. So
very cool.
Yeah.
Well, she's just so chill. I mean, she's just like taking everything in and everything else. So, and poodles are great for like apartment dwellers and
absolutely. Yep.
She doesn't look like a poodle to me.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the pajamas or the ears.
It could be the pink pajamas.
It's the haircut, too.
The haircut, you know?
Or lack thereof.
I mean, you don't look like The Rock.
Poodle either.
But if we shaved your head, okay, it might have gone a couple steps closer.
Yeah. And we have a lot more poodles. So if everybody wants to take a look at our website, we have a few more poodles here. We have one that Blackie, who's going home. He's our black poodle that we actually had on one of the podcasts. So he just got a home today, and he'll be going home tomorrow, which is fabulous.
What is with poodles now? Why are there poodles?
Well, they're all coming from the same place. Getting the same surrenders.
So now poodles, they don't shed?
That's correct. And a lot of times people are not allergic to poodles as they are to other dogs.
Because they don't have the dander thing going on in their hair.
Yep.
They've got hair and not fur, I think.
That's correct. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And when they go out in the snow, instead of like shaking it off, they get like little dingleberries.
The clumps
hanging on the end of the
clumps of snow.
Are they actual dingleberries if it's snow?
I think so.
Okay.
Hey, we rolled off of October, which was Subaru Loves Pets Month.
Yeah.
And right now we are in Subaru Share the Love.
Yeah.
Period.
Woohoo.
Man, this is just flying by.
Did you speak of flying by, Lights on the Bay is like tonight.
Oh my God. It is. Lights and leashes.
Lights and leashes.
Yes. Lights and leashes tonight. And
I'm going to be there
ready.
tomorrow night.
How did that come up on us so fast?
I know. First, Billy didn't want to hear about anything to do with the holiday season.
Well, yeah,
because
because
it was just too soon when we were talking about it at summertime.
In June.
And now, look at it. It's tonight.
See? You wished away the nice weather.
So what do you got going? Crosstrek or an Outback?
It's going to be a surprise.
Okay.
Be there tonight and tomorrow night. Michelle will be there tonight. I'll be there tomorrow night.
You're going to bring your kids?
Yeah.
With the swag? Are they the swag elves?
I'm going to put them to work. I'm going to put them to work. You know?
That'll be perfect.
They're going to go out, hand out stuff.
Love it. Yeah.
I'm going to have them, going over the features, advantage, benefits of the vehicle that we have there.
Ready.
But, and we're also on our daily news brief. We're running the Lights on the Bay commercials. So I'm starting to get into this whole holiday spirit with the holiday bells and everything else.
It's time. It's not even Thanksgiving, but we're into the Christmas spirit already.
Thanksgiving is rolling up pretty soon before we know it too. I did order my turkey and my pies and everything else.
Woohoo!
And again, through November, if you pick up a reusable bag at Giant for $5, a buck comes here.
That's still running.
And every single dollar really counts.
Yeah. Got to get some new pajamas for Kit Kat.
We have pajamas for pups at Paws at the Mall. So if anybody is looking for some really cute pairs of pajamas for the dogs.
Dogs need stocking stuffers too.
That's right. And we have
Paws at the Mall is an ideal place to go for.
Absolutely. And stocking stuffer headquarters.
Yeah. And, it's going to be kind of cool. So tonight at Lights and Leashes, we're also going to have a whole lot of fun stuff. Not only will Subaru be there, but we're also going to have Puppy Love, all the new Puppy Love T-shirts for the holidays. Yeah. So they have some really fun ones. And then we'll have Puppylicious there with dog treats. And then Rock's Canine Cantina will also have dog treats. And then we'll have the food trucks, which are going to be Crabtown Curbs, the Daily Crepe, Sweet Satisfaction, the Bragg Cafe. So it's going to be fun.
I know where I'm eating tonight.
That's right.
Is most important question, though, is Santa going to be there?
Santa will be there. And the good thing is we're also going to have photos with Santa. It doesn't cost you anything, but we do ask for a donation if you do decide to take a photo with Santa.
There's nothing like getting a photo with Santa and your dog.
I know.
Speaking of photos with Santa, are you going to be doing the annual thing up at Homestead Gardens this year?
We are. We're going to be doing it at both Severna Park and Davidsonville.
Okay.
So we will be.
What is that?
So it's pet photos of Santa.
Pet photos with
Gardens.
Santa at Homestead
Yes.
Gardens? Cool.
And it's awesome because they have lots of wine there, so they liquor you all up. And
They
then
do.
You know what? I think
they liquor you up and then
year.
they hit you up. This is
Yeah, I
how it
think
works.
I went one year. Yeah, that is how it goes.
Yes. So it'll be great. And we appreciate that because it's benefiting the SPCA.
But, it was very, very special 2 years ago when Teresa came up with her doodle because her doodle had to be put down. So that was the last picture of
I
Santa
remember
we
you
had.
guys being there.
Had to help her up with her bad hips up onto the platform, and it's a wonderful Santa. It's like the best. I mean, the dogs get the best Santa ever. It was funny. I was reading Billy that said that the top 6 questions new Subaru owners had, and it was all like how to work some of the electronics and stuff like that. But I didn't realize this, but the Starlink thing that you guys have, and that's like if you wreck or if you need help on the road, you get a flat tire or something like that, you can get help.
Yeah. So it's a onboard telematics system that is, there's different levels of subscription that you can get when you purchase the vehicle. But yeah, if you get in an accident, if you run out of gas, if you're broken down side of the road, whatever the case may be, you're always just one button away from getting assistance.
Somebody talking to you and sending help away. That's pretty cool.
And the system also includes an app on your phone where for a small fee you can end up being able to start your car from your phone. You can make sure your windows are rolled up, make sure your car's locked. You can get your temperature set to whatever your desired temperature is that day. So it's really a cool feature that a lot of our customers really enjoy.
It's pretty well. I went down my internet rabbit hole after looking at that.
Oh, geez.
And in Massachusetts and Maine, Subaru and Kia have disconnected the car communication, so you don't have the Starlink, you don't have the remote start.
Yeah.
Because there's some stupid law,
right of repair,
that says that they don't want the cars telling the dealers or Subaru or the manufacturers.
They think it's a competitive advantage for the dealers, which I don't know.
I mean, it would be a competitive advantage if it tied you up and automatically self-drove around to the dealer and took your wallet out of your
So let's say somebody a check engine light comes on, or if we notice that we'll get a notification if their coolant is low or something. A lot of times we'll be able to reach out and say, hey, if you want to swing by, we'll top off your fluid for you. Your tire pressure light's on.
And there's nothing for me to say if you called me to say, hey, yeah, I'm going to roll by my mechanic.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Right.
I mean, I'm in the middle of Montana. No, I'm not convenient to Annapolis.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
But for all of our Maine and Massachusetts listeners, all like 2 of you maybe, Annapolis is beautiful this time of the year.
It really is.
Subaru has a lot of stock,
right.
and it is connected. It's just for cars sold in those 2 states.
But what a great safety feature, especially for the young drivers.
Yeah, and it's there's nothing more reassuring than, because you think about it, right? When you're if you do get in an accident, if let's say your phone was in your lap or in your cup holder or whatever the case may be, and
in your hand,
not in your hand, and you're not going to be able to find it.
No,
airbags deployed. There's smoke, whatever the case may be, and it's very reassuring to hear that voice come through and kind of help talk you through it, let you know that the police are on their way.
It's a very lonely feeling for those few seconds, especially right after it happens.
Oh, it certainly is.
Panic sets in. Yeah,
absolutely.
It's good to have that. Good to have that voice on the other side.
And the other thing, the LA Auto Show started yesterday.
Oh my God, it's the best show. I've been to it. Have you ever been to it, Bill?
I've never been.
Oh my God, that's great. And the one also in Miami. They're big shows.
Okay.
Well, I saw that Subaru has announced a new vehicle or a new change up or something like that, and I haven't heard anything about it yet. Now that it's out, I mean, has the word gotten back to you guys yet from LA?
So pretty sure it was a
wait. Let me see what you think, because what all the motorheads say.
What do they think?
They think it is a completely redesigned Forester.
Okay.
With a hybrid option. Nobody knows, and Subaru is playing it real close to the vest.
Yeah, they released a picture of the
wheel,
the tire.
For real?
Thanks.
Was
Yeah.
it just like
That's
a little
helpful.
sneak?
Yeah, like everyone's
Little
like,
sneak and peek.
I know that that strut, that's a. No.
I recognize that. Yeah.
Yeah, so the new redesigned Forester is going to be totally different in 2025. It's going to be awesome. I saw it.
Can you tell us? Can you tell us?
I can tell you that I saw it.
Oh,
I saw it out in
maybe I should get that instead
Nashville.
of the Crosstreks.
They like to keep everything very, very close to the chest until it
big
gets released. Because a
secret.
lot of times when they start talking about concepts and they get into the design aspect of it, and they might have a pre-production model, there still are a lot of things that can change and usually ultimately do change before it's released to the dealers.
And then
to
you'll
the
have the
public.
complainers saying, "You said you were going to have," and
Well, this is exciting for Lights and Leashes starting tonight.
it is. It's going to be a lot of fun. So it's the first time we're having it. Both weekend nights. So we're hoping that'll bring a lot of people out and a whole lot of families out and have a good time.
WRX
It's a much different experience than driving through. I mean,
God,
driving
it's
through
so
is
different.
awesome, but like if you haven't walked it,
Yeah.
you should do
It's
that. It's
fun.
kind of like driving over the Bay Bridge
Or what?
and then
That's
walking
it.
over
That's
the Bay
a great
Bridge.
analogy.
I
It's
walked
so
over
true.
the Bay Bridge last weekend.
You did.
It was awesome. I'd never thought that I would ever
Yeah.
do that.
I've
And
done
then
that.
I was
It's
presented with
fun.
the opportunity, and I was like,
Yeah.
wow.
a different perspective, as would be Lights and Leashes at
That's
Sandy
right.
Point.
Yes, lights and leashes. Yeah, walk through it. Bring your dogs. Bring your kids.
Yep. And if it's not convenient to go to Lights and Leashes, we do open the show on Sunday night and you can drive through.
That's the 19th.
That's correct.
Lights and Leashes tonight and tomorrow. Lights on the Bay starts on Sunday night, and that rolls through January 1st.
That's right. Yeah. So Monday through Thursday, we do 6 to 10. And then on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's 5 to 10.
5 to 10. You don't have like a noon showing?
We don't. If you want to go through, you can. Not much to see, but
And then, of course, you've got Annapolis Subaru right up the road on Solomon's Island Road. And I know that you guys are really busy with lots of stock.
We got Share the Love going on. Started yesterday, so very excited to donate a bunch.
Share the Love again. That goes through early January.
January 2nd. Yep.
And for every car that's purchased during this period, Subaru will donate $250 to a number of charities, one of which is a local charity that Annapolis Subaru has selected, which
Our
is
hometown charity.
which is the Ullman
Yep, the Allman Foundation.
and their Ullman House, which is
Young adult cancer. Yep.
Yeah.
So
and
you all had the kickoff for that a couple of days ago, right?
yeah, we did. It was great. Good weather, which was nice. Usually it's really
great.
cold.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're looking forward to it. So it's $250 per new car. That will be from Subaru of America, and then we're donating another $150 per new car for those who choose the Allman Foundation.
the Ullman Foundation.
Yep, and then $5 in oil change. So we're looking for a big number here.
Woohoo!
Fantastic.
Can't wait.
You can't keep going for these big numbers, man. You guys are going to be like broke before you know
Go
it.
big or go home, John. You know?
I bought a car, so that'll help pay for it.
Not yet, but it's coming.
That's
It's
right, that's
coming.
right.
Yeah,
It's
you'll
coming.
you'll
That's
be
right.
there. Maybe we'll do Kelly's delivery.
There we go.
On the podcast.
Yay.
We should. We totally should.
Yeah.
Yay.
But if you are looking for a beautiful pup Kit Kat,
Yeah.
she is available for adoption now. She's 3 to 4 years old. They're not quite sure, but
She's just
is
chilling.
Gray and white poodle.
Sweetest.
And she's just looking, taking it all in. Doesn't want to talk.
Has nothing to say right now.
No, she's just hanging out.
Kit Kat is looking for a beautiful forever home. It'd be perfect for a single or a couple or a family. She's going to be a great addition to some family, that's for sure. As will a Subaru. And as buy it now between now and January 2nd, and you've got a chance to really make a difference in the lives of some young adults and that are going through the worst thing in the world that they possibly can go through with their support of the Ullman Foundation.
Absolutely.
Hopefully we'll see everybody out at, if not Lights and Leashes, we'll see them at Lights on the Bay. And again, that runs from Sunday through January 1st. So I guess it's appropriate to say sort of like, I guess the holidays are officially kicking off now.
This is it.
I think that we are now officially in the holiday season.
Yes. Lights and Leashes is always.
Yeah. Share the love and Lights and Leashes.
That's
are
it.
like,
We're there.
That's when it gets real.
That's it.
All right. Well, we will see you next week. And before we get in here next week, Billy, I just need to know, what is the date that we're allowed to start talking about the puppy plunge?
That's
We can talk about that now.
Yeah, because then it makes you feel like nice warm weather.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we got a little ways to go.
All right. Well, AACSPCA.org is where you want to go to check out Kit Kat and all of her poodle friends, because they're heavy on poodles this time. And Annapolis Subaru is where you want to go to check out all the great cars that are there. And I imagine you might be able to see once now Subaru has spilled the beans on the new Forester, the 25, but you're going to have to wait another year for that. That's kind of crazy.
Plenty of 24s.
See?
Plenty of 24s.
But get up there and see Billy, see this wonderful sales staff. I know 3 people that have bought cars, and everybody says the same thing, that it's just it's not like car buying. He says, if it didn't cost money, I'd probably do it 2 or 3 times a day. So I don't know what that's
a great reputation.
Love
to
that.
have.
Yeah.
That's
love that.
Everybody should.
All right. Well, we will see you guys next week.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.